Hello, welcome back to the channel. Earlier today, DJI put out a new release of the DJI O3 Air Unit. Details of that are up on the screen here. Feel free to read through that. I don't currently have the O3 Air Unit, but I did figure that you may want to know about this firmware release since it's coming out today, Friday, December 6, 2023. And the update for the O3 Air Unit goes hand in hand with updates for your FPV hardware, things like your DJI FPV goggles, the V2s, the DJI Goggle 2s, the updated firmware for a remote controller if you have that as well. And what's new in this release, I'll put up on the screen here as well. You now have added support for the DJI O3 Air Unit to record video at 4K 30 frames per second, 2.7K at 30 frames per second, and 1080p at 30 frames per second. When used with the DJI Goggles 2, you now have 4K 120 frames per second, 2.7K at 120 frames per second, and 1080p at 120 frames per second are also supported. You've got added ability to set the sharpness and noise reduction value settings in your goggles camera setting menu. And the time for the DJI O3 Air Unit to enter low power state after stopping the aircraft motor has been changed from 3 seconds to 6 seconds. Improved desync-alike to 10-bit, providing more possibilities for post-processing. Optimize the camera exposure in some backlighting scenarios to avoid over dark areas in the shadows, and optimize the remote controller signal in some scenarios. I'm also going to leave links down below on how to update the firmware to your DJI O3 Air Unit. If you're not familiar with that, the firmware of the DJI O3 Air Unit can be updated without powering the device. You'll just need to connect the Air Unit via USB-C cable to your computer, launch the DJI 2 Consumer Drone Series software, then just click Firmware Update, select the latest firmware versions, and that's it for this video. Short to the point. Hope you got some value out of it. Take care. We'll see you in the next one. If you did, just give it a thumbs up. Take care. Have a nice Friday.